Hi everybody, I'm Michelle with Stampin' Butterfly. Thanks for joining me. I'm super excited to get together with you this afternoon. Just came back from the Stampin' Up! OnStage event in Jacksonville, Florida last weekend, and wanted to share some of the swaps that I received from a bunch of demonstrators. So we all made our own swaps, and then you trade with people. So if you're unfamiliar with what that is, you make the same card numerous times and then you go around and trade with people. So you come home with lots of fun samples, and hopefully this provides you some inspiration. So let's take a look. Drop me a hello in the comments if you're here. And I'll start with a couple of 3D items I received. So this is a little post-it note holder. Super cute. I love these, and it says hello. Then this one is one of our little pocket dies. And when you pull this out, it has a little sewing kit in there, which is awesome. It's so cute. You could put that in your purse and you can travel with it. Then I have a few more samples of cards. I think those are the 3D items I have for now. So this one uses, let's see, let me take it out of the envelope. You might not be able to see some of these. So this is white, but there's that cloud embossing folder back there. Lots of fun. All right. I'm going to set that there so I don't lose the card for who made them. And then this is the barn. So I have a handful. I figured we'd start. I'm going to probably do a couple different videos and give you guys a chance. Hi Heather, thanks for joining me. Oh, I'm glad you like this. I think this is one of my favorite samples. Let's turn it on the light. So they have an embossing folder here, and then they stamped the background, some gold back there. Absolutely beautiful. Love, love this card. So many fun samples. All right, well, I guess I'll put some over here. This one uses some of our Hues of Happiness paper. So how fun is that? Sweet and simple, my favorite. Then this one, let's pull this one out. It's a little hard to see through the foil or the cello bag. So this one is the Aspen Dies, and I don't know if you can tell in the background, but the gray piece has that snowflake embossing folder we have. So that one is pretty cool. And this one they did as a card front, so I would have to put that onto a card base to actually gift it to somebody if I were to give that one out. This one I think is the Fine Arts, and they did some really pretty embossing of vellum over their designer paper that they made themselves. You guys will have to let me know which ones are some of your favorites. Oh, this one is gorgeous. Let me show you this one. So this one, they did a gold embossing, and then it looks like they colored it with some blend markers. And then they dry embossed the background. And it's a fun fold too. And then they embossed this panel. I mean, they went like top notch. Beautiful, beautiful card. So excited with this one. All right, let's set some of those aside. All right, we also have this one, which is the Christmassy one, and this one uses that pine needle embossing folder down this side. And again, it's a little hard sometimes to see them on the camera. All right, got a few more. This one, okay, I don't know how she did it. I am not a great bow tire, but absolutely love the bow on this one. Look how nice that came out. All right, hopefully they're not going to reflect too bad for you guys. Here's another one. You mean the world to me, and here they use some glitter ribbon. When you see a favorite one, make sure you comment for me so I know which one you liked. This one's the Sweet Cherry. They popped up some fun paper, so they just used the punch to actually punch out the patterned paper and didn't even need to do stamping on that one. This one, I haven't tried this fold yet. This is one of those fun present cards, so I think it's a gift card holder. And let's see, they did, oh, they tied it, so I've got to untie it. Ooh, I'll have to retie it later. And then the top kind of comes out. It's like a present. And then you can slide your gift card in there. Goes right in there. Kind of pops open. So that one's a fun card. I'm not going to try to put that back together for you guys. Oops, upside down. So here we go. This one is Sending Love and Peace this season, and they use that embossing folder and some of this fine mesh ribbon. This is pretty cool. I don't have this one. I haven't tried it with that yet. And then they decorated the inside too and used our border dies for that one and some of that pretty foil. Okay, here's another. This one has the Decorated with Happiness stamp set. I showcased this one for our team page, and I love seeing all the different things you can come up with. This is something different than what I created. Here's another one with some fun flowers. I can't tell you the names of all the stamp sets, but hopefully you guys can decipher some of those. You might recognize a few. This embossing folder looks like they took a little bit of white ink on there and just highlighted that whimsical tree embossing folder. And that's the paper from the gnomes. Here's a nice thank you fall card with some colored leaves. Let's see, which way does it open? Okay, so that just popped up. And then the inside. And then I've got two more to share. So this one is Merry Christmas, and it's using that same pine needle embossing folder. See if you can tell. And then here is another fun card using one of our stamp sets from these are the color and contour dies. So she used that with one of the stamp sets from the annual catalog. So let me flip you back. So thank you so much. I hope you received some inspiration from some of these fun OnStage cards. I do have another bundle to share with you guys, so stay tuned. I'll be back a little bit later sharing some of those, as well as some of the OnStage gifts that I received or Prize Patrol items that we have. And I did do a little bit of creating, so I'll share some of those cards with you as well. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great afternoon.